Welcome to the Lotus Goddess Divine Love. Hi everyone, how's everyone doing today? Hope you're doing well and staying safe. Welcome back everyone. Welcome if you're new to my channel. I do Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, Twin Flame Journey Charm readings. And let's begin, and just keep in mind that this is a general reading. See what message comes through. Wow, this masculine is really this masculine, this reading is really changing. I see here that this was somebody who was very into material gain, wealth, prosperity, success. It shows here that they are not happy with the direction that they were going. This masculine, because they were so focused on the material world, they have pulled away from the divine. It's like their connection to the divine, it's like they didn't really pay attention. They didn't I feel like they didn't pray. They didn't really believe. Some cases, I feel like this masculine was like very detached. It shows detachment from energy, detachment from divine God. This is somebody who, because they didn't have that closeness, they felt really confused. Like they were not listening to their intuition, and I feel like they couldn't hear because there was that detachment. It's kind of like if you get static over the, like you're on a call and you hear like that, staticky sound. You can't hear clearly, right? This masculine is, the connection is always with the divine, but this masculine was not consciously aware of the connection. Even when the divine wants to share things with masculine, because they were not open to receiving, it's like that communication, that information was lost. I see here this masculine does not have clear direction here. And because of that lack of direction, this divine masculine was just doing what they felt was good for them. They were being driven by their ego. This is something that was I feel like an ongoing thing. I see here they had a lot of love for money. This is somebody who has chosen money over all. This is somebody who has chosen material over all. Their first love is, whether it be work, whether it be business, whether it be finance, whatever it is, but it has to do with the material. It has to do with the growth of material gain. This is a masculine who is now seeing something that, wait a minute, I have all this, because this is somebody who is success. I mean, success meaning that they're abundant in the material world, but when it comes to the spiritual, there is a lot of transformation that this masculine needs to go through. I see here that they're looking at love. This is masculine who is looking at love. They are thinking about changing their life. This is someone who is thinking about what is it that I'm missing? I have all these things. I'm in a room full of objects. Now what? This masculine is like, surrounded by four walls and a whole bunch of like, material stuff. I feel like, oh, I'm getting like collector's items, boxes, things that they've ordered, things that they felt were cool, that made them feel good. This is somebody who likes to collect stuff. What I'm visualizing, something like figurines, some kind of figurines, like something that you would display in a case or something like that. They really like pretty things, unique things. This is a masculine who spends. This is somebody who spends. But now that they're surrounded in this, four walls with all these like, figurines that they probably talk to, like, hey, how's your day going? Like, who else they're gonna talk to, you know? Um, but on a serious note, I feel like this masculine is, they are kind of like snapping out of it. It's like, that's not going to bring you happiness, you know? The material things are not going to bring you joy. So this divine masculine has made a decision. I see here has already made a decision, and this is something that they are, it's like the moment that they open themselves to the divine, it's like, what am I missing here? And I feel like they didn't realize that they were doing it. They questioned, what am I missing here? They may not have realized that they were questioning the divine. It's like, I have all these things, what can I do? Like, I'm not happy here, what am I missing? And the answer came in. It's like, your happiness, it came in very clearly when the masculine asks. That's why it's so important to ask questions, because the divine will share. It shows here that the answer that was given to divine masculine is that if you want happiness, right, it's not only about work. You have to stand strong. You have to stand strong for the things that you desire, right? Your heart's desire, not what you desire in the world. So, not the worldly things. It's your heart's desire, your true essence, who you are as a counterpart, as a masculine. What does your heart desire? What does the soul desire? It goes deeper than that. It's not like, oh, this looks nice, I like this color, blue, right? It's more like, what does it's the thirst, right? It's like, say if there's a flower, right? The flower needs water, the flower needs light. So what does the flower needs? It needs that energy, right? So what does your heart desire? It's not what you like. So this divine masculine is like, given this answer about your happiness has to do with what you desire, your heart's desire is, not what you think what you want. Is what your heart desires, what is part of your soul, right? So I see here that this divine masculine is thinking about their love, their feelings, their emotions, and they're thinking about how they turned away. It shows here how they turned away from love, how they turned away from commitment. Wow. This masculine is thinking about how they turned away from love and commitment with you, divine feminine. So when they seek for answers, and the divine shared that, what does your heart desire? Divine masculine's like, I desire your love. And now this divine masculine is thinking. He's becoming wiser. He's thinking about the emotions, the feelings, the love that he turned away from. It's like, wow, I had my heart's desire and I turned away from them. I turned away from this divine feminine. Shows here turning away from commitment. But coming to that realization, it's when the transformation takes place. So they're seeking for answers, but this is going to, it's like in the middle of their transformation, it's going to push this divine masculine into their form. It's like who they are meant to be. Let going of the things that they thought brought them joy, the things that they thought, it's like what others expected of them. This is the image, or this is the idea of what life should be like. I should have these things to feel fulfilled. I should have this, room full of figurines to talk to feel fulfilled. You know, this masculine, they're now, it's like, I feel like now they're closing that same room and they're just like, oh, that was the room that I used to, I feel like now they close the doors, like, that was the room I used to, put all my collecting stuff in, that brought me joy, that they thought brought them joy. It's like now they pass by that room, they pass by that door. It's like now they've locked it with the key. It's like that's not going to bring me happiness. Now I need to focus. Now I need to go down this hallway and see where this hallway leads me to. What's up ahead? Maybe I should, step outside and enjoy the fresh air, the sun. Because I feel that this divine masculine got so, I feel like they even detached from nature. They got so consumed in the material that it's like they got used to the walls, the big windows. Oh, I have light shining in. Look at this beautiful natural light shining into my place, my office, whatever it may be. I got it going on. I got everything here. But that, you need the touch of the sun on your skin. You need to feel that fresh air. You don't need the AC on, the fan on to feel the air. You need to go outside and breathe, real air. Absorb the nature, absorb the sun. This divine masculine, I feel like they disconnected themselves so much from the divine, from nature, from oneness. They were so consumed in the material and what they thought was success, that when their happiness started to kind of like decline, to go down, it's like, why am I feeling this way? I have all these things. I have my beautiful figurines in the boxes, in the shelves, in that fancy room that I've created for myself with the big windows and AC. They thought that was success. This masculine, they see divine feminine. They're thinking about you, divine feminine. How did I turn away from such a beautiful man or woman? How did I turn away from them? This feminine was commitment. This feminine is love. This feminine showered me with love. This feminine gave me love. I had everything. I was wealthy then. They see you as the wealth. You were the abundance. Unconditional love. That's true abundance. It's sad because this divine masculine chose a path, a different type of path over you. They didn't understand you. They didn't understand your importance, how unique and precious you are, your connection. I see something about this divine feminine here in this reading. You became so strong, you understood. You saw it clearly from the start. You understood your masculine, that it doesn't matter how much I tried to explain or how much I tried to show who I am to masculine. They need to see it for themselves because they're too consumed in whatever they're doing. This is a divine feminine who saw it right away, and you're very observant. You're very understanding. You know you're masculine, and I feel like you gave them the space that you felt they needed. Some cases, when you pulled away, the divine masculine thought you were, it's not going to resonate for all, but it shows here in some cases when you pull away, the divine masculine thought you were jealous of their success, or jealous of the amount of time or energy or feelings that they were putting into whatever they were doing. It had nothing to do with that. It's just that you wanted them to see what the priority was. You wanted them to recognize your love. You wanted them to see your love, that it was authentic, that was important. But I feel like this masculine didn't understand. They took it differently. They misunderstood you. So when you pulled away, they're like, oh, divine feminine probably doesn't like it when I, work overtime, or that I'm working on this project. I'm putting so much energy in trying to build my success. Something like that. They thought you were jealous. It shows here, not that you were jealous, like they thought that there was something there that you felt like you had to compete with their success, something like that. Like that was the other relationship. They felt like you were competing, trying to compete with whatever they were trying to do, as if it was a person. Okay? I know it's not going to resonate with everyone, but that's what I see here. That's what they thought about you when you pulled away. They thought that it's because they they were so focused on whatever that they were doing, they thought you were kind of jealous of what they were doing, as if it was another relationship, that you're too consumed in what you're doing, your work, your projects, building your wealth, whatever it may be, and your figurines. Maybe that was the other relationship. um, yeah, I feel like this masculine is, it took time for them to figure it out, but the good thing is it's like they snapped out of it. They woke up. They see that that's not going to bring them joy. That's not going to bring them happiness, because they're tired of the same old same old. It's like, when I come home, what do I have to do? Who do I have to talk to? I don't want to talk to these walls. I don't want to just, like, you know, sit here and, not enjoy life to the fullest. And I feel it what I'm getting is that this was not what masculine's intention was. I feel like it was something that started very innocent. What I feel is that this masculine, what they wanted to do in the beginning was that they wanted to build themselves some sort of foundation, a strong foundation, so that in the long run they don't have to worry. But I feel like in the middle of it, it's like they got so consumed in it, they got carried away, and they kind of like lost track of what their first initial intention was. Because I feel like whatever the success that they were getting was moving quick, that they were growing. And divine feminine is just that the timing of it, when you were with this masculine, it's like you saw that, like, masculine being in that kind of like in the zone, that you're like, what is happening here? This masculine is not seeing me. They're not seeing or hearing me. I feel like you tried to express yourself, but it's like they were not ready to hear it then, but now they see it for themselves. So you don't even have to say anything, because this divine masculine is, they're now in tune, they're now open to receiving from the divine, so they are guided, they are seeing and seeking for answers. And I see here that they understand, and they know that now what they really want is love, and they see that with you. So this is the reading for today. I hope you like this reading. If you like this reading, please subscribe to my channel, leave a comment below, and thank you all for watching. Have a great day. Bye.